was a troubled sleep, so I rose before dawn. A cold Easter Sunday and the snow turning to muddy slush as I walked across Lincoln's Inn Yard to my chambers.
Help! Anyone! Help us! Sir! Sir!
I moved quickly towards the two men who stood staring into the fountain of Gatehouse Court.
Master Shardlake! Sir! Look! There's a body in there! Under the ice!
A booted leg stuck out between broken chunks of ice. The water underneath was bright red.
I feel sick. You lot, go there. Help me get him out. And you two, pull till I have a hold of him. Pull!
He laid the dead man on the slushy ground. His lawyer's robe had ridden up over his head, hiding his face. I took the hem of his robe and started to ease it away.
Jesu, his throat's cut. No, not you. Master Shardlake, sir, are you all right? This is my friend Roger Elliard. Oh, my poor friend.
Some days before, I made my way through the London streets. There were Bible men everywhere. The numbers increased each day, warning that the apocalypse was coming. There was talk, too, of a strange portent. 2 huge fish washed up by the Thames. Crowds crossed London Bridge in their hundreds to see them, fearing they were a sign of some terrible thing to come.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Barrack.
The madwag's parents are here.
Don't call him that. And get yourself a shave. When we go to court, the judge might call you out for disrespectful demeanour. What are the parents like?
Working people, but they look like some of the busy Bible folk to me. They have their preacher with them.
The boy, Adam Kite, was 17. Brought before the Privy Council for frantic and lewd behaviour at the preaching cross in St Paul's churchyard. Committed to the Bedlam in the hope of a cure. No examination by a doctor or a jury of his state of health, and that was improper.
You might be better off not getting involved in this, sir. You don't want to tangle with the Privy Council again.
I'm only acting as a lawyer.
Once these people get involved, you can't hide behind the law. You know that, sir.
I am Samuel Nathan. This afflicted family are of my congregation.
The tall, spare clergyman with iron-grey hair sat in between the dejected Daniel and Minnie Kite, who were dressed in sober black. The mother was close to tears.
We are true Bible folk, however the sinful world may look upon us.
Whatever you tell me of your beliefs will be held in confidence.
I see you do not believe as we do.
It is not my beliefs that are at issue.
I note that God has seen fit to afflict you, sir, but he has done so only that you may turn to him for succour.
I felt a flush of anger that this stranger should take it on himself to refer thus to my hunched back. But I was there to listen to the Kite story. It was this. Until 6 months ago, their only child, Adam, was an apprentice in his father's stonemason's workshop out at Billingsgate. He was a hard worker and a faithful member of their church, but he'd started to pray fervently, dropping to his knees at any time of day, at work or in company, begging God to forgive him for his sins. He stopped eating. He started running away from the house to alleyways and corners where he could pray unhindered in the snow. And 10 days ago he'd disappeared, to be found on his knees before the preaching cross in St Paul's churchyard, begging God for a sign that he was saved. Certain he was damned, he screamed that the end of the world was coming and begged God and Jesus not to take him down to hell at the last judgment. Only licensed preachers are allowed at St Paul's, and the doctrine of the elect and the damned is not pleasing to the king, so he was brought before the Privy Council.
Adam was chained when he appeared before these 4 rich-robed men. They would not let me speak. One of the men, Sir Richard Rich, said Adam's behaviour sounded like heresy, and he should be burned, but Archbishop Cranmer said Adam was out of his wits and should be sent to Bedlam to see if they could find...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?